Welcome to You Know What? Music at Noon. Have you had lunch yet? What are we having for lunch today? We're going to have Mexican food today? Okay. You serving it here to all of us? Please. Well, how about if we serve some music right now? It serves you right. Okay. Music at Noon. Today we're presenting pianist Kevin Lee Sun. It's about his 6th or 7th time that he's gifted us with his amazing talents over the years. The first time he was here was, do you know when that was? 2009 for Keyboard Kids. It drew an audience, an all-time record of about 600 because of the artists themselves. They're so attractive. And SACB knows how to put out a publication and big photographs for Keyboard Kids. And Keyboard Kids, we had 3 of them back in 2009. 2 of them are here today. Fan T. Jones performed last August. Where are you, Fan T? Where are you? Are you shy today? Maybe she's not here yet. She's going to be here, I think. So 2 of the 3, Fan T. Jones, and today's artist, pianist Kevin Lee Sun. He graduated from San Francisco Conservatory with a master's, and he now has his doctorate from Eastman. His first performance for you in 2009, he was 13 years old. He is a man of accomplishment, and he couldn't have done it without his family, who is all here today. Isn't that nice? So, what more can I say other than pianist Kevin Lee Sun will amaze you. Please give him a warm welcome.
I'm so excited to be here today. It's great to be playing for a hometown crowd. I was born in Sacramento and raised here, so it's just good to be back. I want to give my thanks, of course, to Brad Slocum. He's been always the kindest person in terms of presenting me the past 5 times I've been here. I just am sorry to see this Music at Noon series go on hiatus very soon, so it's very meaningful to me that this is one of the final concerts before that hiatus. I take that very seriously, and I'm just so grateful, too, that you all are here. It's what makes this program work. This program is titled The Essence of the Soul. I don't really know what the essence of the soul is. I don't know if you do either. But the point is, through these musical selections I've chosen, we'll explore that question together. We're going to travel through Egypt, through the Navajo Nation, and through France, and Germany, and we'll just try to understand how different cultures think about the essence of the soul. We begin in Italy. Giacinto Scelsi was born in the 1900s, and he was interested in the spiritualities of other cultures. In his 20s, he traveled abroad extensively, so far that we don't even know how far he got. We know for a fact he went to Egypt, probably to Iran. He might have even gone to Tibet, because some of his pieces are written, are titled with words from the Tibetan language, words from the Mayan language. This piece I'm about to play is titled Ka, and Ka is an Egyptian word that means the essence of the soul. I hope you enjoy this suite number 10, Ka, by Giacinto Scelsi. Thank you very much. The next piece is by a living composer named Hyo-shin Na. She lives in San Francisco. I've known her since 2011 and started playing her pieces in 2018. This is the 7th piece I've played by her, and actually I commissioned it. I paid her to write this piece for me, and I premiered it last year. So it's a real pleasure to be playing this piece written for me. It's called Song So Old, and it's based on a Navajo Native American song called Coyote Songs. It was inspired by this song. The song is used in a ceremony called the Enemy Way Ceremony that welcomes warriors back home and tries to dispel the evil spirits of war. And the song begins something like this: Heya, 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 ayoho, yoho, yaha. So Hyo-shin Na read the text of this song, and she was inspired to begin a piece because these words are so old, they have no meaning. They reproduce the barking of coyotes and the hoot of owls. So she was very inspired by these sounds, and she began a piece. And the piece begins lightheartedly with positive presentiment. And then later in the piece, the music becomes light with hope. This is Hyo-shin Na's Song So Old. Colin Kemper is a composer based in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and I met him in Miami, Florida last year when I heard this piece played. This piece is titled Buffalo, and I instantly fell in love with it because of how beautiful it is. Buffalo is a piece dedicated to Colin Kemper's friends and their families who have lost their mothers. It was inspired by a poem titled Buffalo by the poet Laura Kosciuszko. It's set at Old Faithful, and there's a mother and her child, and they're waiting for Old Faithful because Old Faithful is late, and they're at Yellowstone, and it's too beautiful. The scene is just too beautiful, and the sun is a egg smear in the sky, and it's too much. And then she turns around, and there's a buffalo looking at her, and it takes one shaggy step towards her. And that's how the poem ends. Colin tried to make the piece very intimate. He has me breathing in and out while I play the piece. And he tries to make it extremely clear and immediate, such that the experience of grief is very much felt through the progression of this piece. I love this piece so much, and it was the focal piece of the program. It actually inspired the entire program. So I hope you enjoy it. This is Colin Kemper's Buffalo, written in 2020. you very much. That was Jean-Henri d'Anglebert's Tombeau de Monsieur de Chambonnières. A tombeau is a piece written after someone dies and you are paying tribute to them. And Monsieur de Chambonnières, we think, was a good friend of Jean-Henri d'Anglebert. I mean, don't you think they were friends after hearing that piece? Well, that was in the 1600s, and now we jump forward 200 years to Johannes Brahms. Brahms needs no introduction, but this piece does because so few people play it. In 1854, Robert Schumann, who was Johannes Brahms' teacher and mentor, attempted suicide and threw himself into the Rhine River. He was rescued by fishermen, but then was confined into an asylum for the remaining 2 years of his life. When Johannes Brahms heard the news, he was distraught and wrote a piece called Variations on a Theme by Robert Schumann. And he sent them to Schumann in the asylum, an expression of just, look how much I love you and care for you in your work. 2 years later, Robert Schumann would pass away, and this piece, Variations on an Original Theme by Brahms, comes 1 year later, 1857. At this point, I just want us to reflect on, once again, this idea of the essence of the soul. We've explored that question in various cultures. We've explored that question by thinking about the deaths of people close to us, like our mothers and our friends. And now we are about to explore it as a composer tries to find his original voice. And through all these things, these explorations of the question of the essence of the soul, I just want to express gratitude. I want us to express gratitude towards other people and towards our loved ones and towards each other. So thank you so much for coming out tonight, today actually, yeah, at noon. And I'm just so grateful that you joined me for this short hour. Thank you so much. This is Brahms' Variations on an Original Theme.
I have to choke back my emotions. Brahms. As you probably know, Brahms touches me deeply. And watching you, Kevin, I'm glad we have the video here, because we can't see your face in all angles, and we can see it on the camera over there. Brahms' music has been called monumental, majestic. We are looking into Brahms' essence, the soul. We are also looking into yours. You could have been a ballet dancer because you're doing everything absolutely in the correct timing to express what you're playing, and you're so connected to everything you do. That is a gifted performer. You are so gifted. And it seems like you can play it all easily somehow, and I don't think you ever make a mistake. If you did, I wouldn't know. Anyway, it is such a gift to have you, and you should be performing frequently because you've got what it takes. You really do. And the music you brought to us was wonderfully varied and stylistically so wide apart. There are many ways to feel music. Sometimes thinking is part of what you need to be focused on as well, as not just feeling, right? So you did it again, as usual. And we could not have done it without his family, obviously. They are here. Just please, all four members of his family are here, parents and children. Please give them an applause of appreciation. Is Fan T also here?
She's in the back, I see.
Fan T, where are you? There she is. Fan T Jones performed for you as one of the three keyboard kids. And Jade, is it Huang? Huang. Jade Huang is working for Microsoft in Washington. And so she's also still playing piano, and she has a family herself. So yes, kids do grow up, don't they? They're not keyboard kids forever. This is Dr. Not medical, musical doctor, Kevin Lee Sun. One more final.
It was my real pleasure to play for you today. Just a quick plug, which is that my debut album released in September of this year, and you can buy a copy right here, a CD. There's also copies of Colin Kemper's Buffalo, the score. So if you want to take that home and read it on your own piano, please feel free to buy one of those too. Thank you so much for being here today. It's my real honor, and thank you so much, Brad. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, we have a concert next week. Who would that be? Pianist Akiko Gaffney, and she's going to bring a tenor with the name of Anthony Tavianini, and another pianist, Irina Chantsiva. Hope you can be here for that. Thanks for coming. See you next time. Take care.
Okay.